I put up a post the other day about the reason you're not hitting 10K months, the reason you're not hitting 10K months consistently or not able to scale beyond that is not because you need a new content strategy. And this is really coming from a place that I see a lot of new entrepreneurs be in that they want a content calendar. They want to know what the algorithm wants. They want to know what is going to boost their videos to the For You page. And if you find yourself saying, I need more followers, I need more views, that's why I'm not getting the sales that I want, I would really encourage you to take the lens off of content and go back to the clarity of who you are and what you do. And this is not to say that your content isn't important. So there's a very important distinction between a content strategy and a marketing strategy. Typically, the content strategy is how you create your content, how many times a day you're posting. You see this a lot with influencers and their content calendars with their topics laid out. And just to be clear, your content is important. The number of times you post a day is important. Where you're posting is important. It's all part of the buyer journey. However, what is the mark that most people miss is not their content strategy. It's their messaging. And in order to have the right type of messaging, in order to have the messaging that brings in not just clients, but brings in the right type of clients, the clients that are dying to work with you, the clients that you as the business owner love working with, the type of content that makes sales feel easy. In order to create that type of content, it doesn't come down to a content strategy. It comes down to how effectively you can communicate your message and communicate what you do and who you do it for. The reason you can't hit 10K months is not because of your content strategy. It's because of the lack of clarity, the lack of understanding the message that you are trying to get out there. This is obviously with the assumption that you're doing the things that you need to do as an entrepreneur who runs a business on social media. This is the assumption that you are posting consistently on social media already. It's the assumption that you are utilizing your stories, that you're nurturing your audience or attempting to nurture your audience. Because if you aren't doing those things, you're not doing the bare minimum. You have another issue prior to considering your message and your messaging and your clarity because you're not even doing the bare minimum yet. But if you're doing those things and you're not seeing results, it is not because of your content strategy. So what do you do about it? You've identified the content strategy is not the issue. You've identified that it's a messaging issue, that it's a clarity issue, that it's an issue in the confidence of how you deliver what it is you do and who you do it for. How do you fix that? First is going back to the drawing board, starting at the very foundations of your business. We're talking about going all the way back to your niche and making sure that you are laser focused on exactly what it is that you do. Looking at your offers. Have you created something that is actually going to get your clients results? Or did you create something out of convenience? Did you create something because you felt like it was going to be the easy offer to sell? Or do you have something that you are sure beyond a shadow of a doubt that it is going to give your clients the results that you want to give them? Because that's the goal. That's where that confidence piece comes into play. When you create something that you love, that you are crazy excited about, that you know is going to get your clients results, talking about it, once you understand that, once you understand exactly what it is, exactly what problem you solve, exactly who you help, talking about it is easy. Once you've identified that, once you have that clarity, putting it into your messaging all of a sudden makes sense because you know you've created something that is fabulous. And if you're not sure that your offers are truly going to get results, if you're not sure that what you've built truly is the best vehicle for your clients, so for example, creating a guide may not be the best, creating a course may not be the best, creating a coaching program may not be the best. If you've created an offer that isn't the best for your clients and you know that, that's another reason you're having trouble talking about what it is that you do. So go back to those foundations. Go back to your niche, go back to your ideal client, go back to your offers. If you're having trouble with clarity, if you're having trouble with confidence, if you're having trouble hitting those higher level income goals, you're stuck at the low thousands and you can't get to those 10K, 15K, 20K months, go back to your foundations and make sure you actually have things set up to a level that can actually hit those goals, and make sure you have absolute clarity on who you are, what you do, and who you serve. So how do you know you have a clarity issue? Because you may not even realize what it is that's keeping you from those 10K months. This is why most people go to content strategies, because that seems easy. You can purchase a content calendar. You can purchase a trends, app or alert that will give you the trends for the day. That's an easy fix. It's harder to dig deep. It's harder to reevaluate the foundations of your business. So most people don't. And that's why most people don't end up exceeding or excelling through what they actually want to achieve in their business. Having a lack of clarity might look like sitting down to create content and constantly feeling frustrated, blowing it off because you don't want to do it, because it's not fun, it's not easy, having to scroll through your For You page to look at other businesses in your niche to get content ideas because you have no idea what to put on that screen. You have no idea what to put in that caption that's actually going to reach the right audience, that's actually going to activate the right type of client to purchase. It might look like the wrong type of people coming in, either people who are not ready to invest in your program, people that aren't ready to actually purchase, or people who purchase and then they're nightmare clients, people who are not dream clients. They're not people that you want to work with. So now you're burned out. You're dreading working with your clients. You're dreading your business. You're no longer having fun because you're attracting the wrong type of people. It might look like low energy in your business and in your marketing. It might look like content that's boring, that has just a very, very low energetic feel. It's not attracting people to engage. It's not nurturing people. People are not getting excited about what you have to say. You're not getting excited about what you have to say. If you find yourself saying, maybe my niche is too saturated, if you find yourself saying or feeling like you're competing with other businesses in your niche, you are nowhere near clear enough on what you do. You should not feel like you have competition. You should not feel like there is any other option out there for your ideal client. Having absolute clarity and confidence in your business looks like having blinders on. It looks like not even caring about what other businesses are doing because they're attracting their own people and there's enough to go around. I talk about this all the time, but there's not one thing, there's not just one check mark that you can go through and say, oh, I've, fixed this. Now everything in my business is going to fall into place. But there are really, really big gaps. If you have a clarity gap, your business is going to significantly suffer. It is going to be incredibly difficult for you to grow your business if you have a clarity issue. It affects your content, it affects your marketing, it affects your offers, it affects your sales, it affects your client delivery. If you struggle with clarity, if you struggle with your confidence in your business and your confidence in yourself, your entire business is going to suffer. You can't begin to tackle the buyer journey. You cannot begin to tackle the sales process. You cannot begin to tackle effective client delivery that actually gets transformations if you do not first have that crystal clear clarity. So that's where you need to start. If you want to grow something phenomenal, if you want to have just unwavering confidence in your business, in who you are, if you want to show up like a high level business owner, entrepreneur, you have to start at those foundational levels. And that is why we have launched our Fearless Founders membership. I'm so excited for this. It is going to be tackling these foundational level issues, these things that are holding women back from stepping into their true potential, tackling clarity, tackling confidence, tackling how do you put that into messaging, into your content, into your marketing? How does this impact the buyer journey? How does it impact your sales process? This membership is life-changing for those of you who want to level up in your business, who want to tackle those foundational issues so that you have something strong and solid to build on top of. If you want content creation to feel easy, if you want it to feel fun, if you want the level of confidence that is just absolutely magnetic, bringing in those dream clients that you love working with, this is the membership for you. You're gonna want to get inside of it. You get a weekly training call with me with how to coaching at the end. You get once a month live coaching in our coaching forum directly with me. You get access to our library of modules to tackle those foundational, more strategic things that you need to know and learn in order to run a successful business. This is for established business owners. It's for new entrepreneurs. It's for women who have been running a side hustle and they want to ramp it up. This is your opportunity to grow. This week only, you get in at a discounted price. So instead of $149 a month, you can get in for $97 a month. So you save $50 a month for the lifetime of your membership. You are not going to want to miss this. I'll put the link in down below. And as always, if you found this episode helpful, please share it to your Instagram stories. Be sure to tag me on Instagram so I know. That way you can get entered into the drawing at the end of the month for your free consultation call if you win. I hope this was helpful. I hope you have a wonderful day and have a fabulous week.